Ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, the Tectone situation genuinely is getting worse, as Tectone about 2 days ago deleted about 1,800 videos on his YouTube channel. That, by the way, 12 days ago he announced that he was basically leaving YouTube. We all know this dude is a massive grifter. He didn't actually leave YouTube. YouTube didn't actually terminate his channel, right? This is just for content, because since then, bro's made four freaking 5,000 slop videos, right?
Fortunately, to all you guys who are long-standing fans of my streams on YouTube or my streams on Twitch, I don't think I'm ever going to go back to those. I've been banned for calling an editor. I'm going to need you to blank this out. You can write out a censored version if you want, or people can fill in the gaps if you want. I got banned for 2 weeks for calling Denims a whore when she actively prostitutes herself live on OnlyFans. I got banned for another 2 weeks for calling Frogan fat when I believe she's 5'2" and above 300 pounds. I got banned for saying Hassan is gay when he frequently talks about Asmongold every other word of his stream. If he stubs his toe, he blames it on Asmongold. And it's just getting very exhausting.
Mind you, he didn't get banned for posting this video where he just made all of those claims again. So it's like, there's probably another reason why you got banned, bro. But according to Social Blade, this guy has indeed deleted 1,792 videos on April 5th of 2026. Ladies and gents, there's a new grift. Credit to Nick Andros for taking that screenshot. He's done. He has to slowly move away from the lolly stuff because of probably seeing chibi reviews and how that's been going on. If you guys didn't know, Tectone had himself a bit of interest in the lollipop stuff that over the years he's tried to distance himself from, because people are finally starting to say, you know what? That's not normal. That stuff isn't okay, right? Sure, it's fiction. We can say that all day long. It's fiction. It's fiction. It's still creepy. It's still gross to look at, right? You also have posts like this where Tectone allegedly, knows that this person right here, this character from, what game is this? Freaking Honkai Star Rail, I think. Yeah, this character right here is a child. Tectone says, why is bro rizzing a child? Literally says, feet sniffs deeply. Yes. That's the exact same character that he knows, Yunli, is a child, making feet sniffing jokes. Apparently he deleted that really quickly, but yeah, still a little weird.
I'm saying, what's wrong with that?
Chat's gonna twist it.
Well, I like lollies too.
Now, to give Tectone the benefit of the doubt in that context, lolly sometimes just refers to like the size of the character or someone who looks a little younger or whatnot, but it doesn't help that in the past Tectone has also engaged in and liked content such as a not safe for work animation of a 15-year-old character by the name of Venti, which is a boy, by the way, getting it up the keister. So not only is Tectone possibly into the younger stuff, he's also into the boys.
When likes were still public, people found out that Tectone had liked an animation depicting a Genshin Impact character called Venti getting their backdoor blown wide open by a BB Hilichurl C. For context, Venti is an effeminate male character with the body of a 15-year-old boy, so Tectone has a history of jerking it to gay porn involving 15-year-old boys.
So that's a little interesting considering his new whole conservative right-wing grift that he moved to Rumble to try to adhere to, because apparently they're not moderated over there. They don't ban people for saying things, or they just don't ban people for just being outright vile people, right? Or maybe because on Rumble he can say absurd things like this and his fans will actually sit there and consume the slop into their mouth. Tectone thinks that his conspirators are using Indian bot farms to make him seem more hated than he actually is.
Because people have bought Indian bot farms to actually astroturf all of my posts and make a reality that I'm far more hated than I actually am.
Oh my God. Guys, I knew that's what it was, right? Every time I make a video about Chibi reviews and call out how much he like loves Lolly and call out people like Tectone and freaking, what's Tectone's lawyer's name? I already forgot that guy's name, Legal Mindset or whatever, right? We're all just, it's all the Indian bots. The Indian bots are just finding my videos. They're finding Tectone's videos and they're just mass downvoting it, guys. That's what it was all along. It has nothing to do with, again, your protective order by Pink Chew. It has nothing to do with the fact that you literally have SA allegations that the courts agreed probably happened. It's all just the Indian bot farms. Would you guys be surprised if Tectone was still talking about Pink Chew, his ex-girlfriend who has a protective order on him for SA and a bunch of other allegations? As this is literally what he said on Rumble. This is what he said on his newest stream.
With every other fucking channel being like, oh, boyfriend applications, taking boyfriend applications. Holy fuck, kill yourself. Censor that, editor.
Now this guy just can't seem to get her out of his mind. Again, he's not allowed to talk about her. He cannot even address this person. He has to literally act like this person has disappeared from the face of the earth. Of course, we know she hasn't, but he is not allowed to physically address this person, reference them, talk about it privately, and it ends up getting back to the courts and whatnot. But he just cannot help himself. And every single day, it seems like he just continues to do this. Of course, people thought that maybe him going to Rumble was going to be a way for him to try to sneakily talk about her or talk trash about her because, you know, less people would be clipping it. But that obviously is not the case because even on Rumble, people are clipping him saying stupid things. Now, we can use this site called Film OT that Nicandros linked, which basically shows backups of all of the videos that Tectone has deleted, and it looks like around May 20th is when he started to delete a whole bunch of videos related to gacha games, basically, right? Like Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, Genshin Clones, Genshin, Wuthering Waves, blah, 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 right? Which to me comes across as him trying to like hide his past, right? Which is, of course, what he actually started, content creation, which was playing gacha games and playing games like Genshin, Wuthering Waves, and he slowly shifted over to like making this political slop, daily commentary stuff where he just covers things and talks about how woke they are and how stupid they are and whatnot. And obviously, you know, this stuff is more successful because, you know, he can't really appeal to the whole gacha game anime community anymore. So he deleted all that stuff to make it seem like this is what he's always been doing, right? This is what he was doing from the beginning, which is of course not the case at all. Which is weird because if you like sort by oldest, his videos are super random. Like he has one video from 7 years ago he didn't delete, but then he also still has all these other Wuthering Waves videos. So I just don't understand. Maybe he's just slowly going to start deleting these ones as well because bro has literally thousands of videos related to Wuthering Waves, but he's definitely getting back on the grind, at least in terms of the political slop. I've never seen Asmongold this angry. Pokimane went out of business. Pokimane's goon allegations, right? So obviously this stuff seems to work more. It's probably a lot easier for him to just react to freaking Invader V's takes about Pokimane and whatnot. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to know what you guys think down below. I already know people are going to be like, Cameron, Tectone has clearly not fallen off. Tectone has not lost his marbles. He's still getting 40,000 views a video. He's still getting 90K views a video in one day while you're only pulling in like 4K, blah, blah, blah. I get it. Yeah, obviously, this dude's been on YouTube for freaking 8, 9, 10 years at this point. So it's going to be bound to happen. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Peace out. Bye.